This speed test happened at 38,000 feet on United Airlines. So did this one on another flight on the same day. Same airline, same aircraft type, completely different experience. I'll tell you why on this episode of Cleared for Comfort. If you've flown recently, you've probably heard United Airlines talking about Starlink. I got this email a few days before my flight, and also a text message about an hour before boarding, as United really wanted me to know about their new fast Wi-Fi. But what actually makes Starlink Wi-Fi different? Well, traditional airline internet uses geostationary satellites. They sit over 22,000 miles above the Earth. Starlink satellites orbit only a few hundred miles above the Earth. That dramatically shortens the distance every packet of data has to travel. So instead of seeing latency of around 600 to 900 milliseconds, Starlink often comes in under 40. That is much faster response time, and along with faster download speeds, leads to near instant page loads on websites and apps. So why then did I have such different experiences? Well, United promised one of the largest Starlink rollouts in aviation. United Express aircraft were the early priority. They're nearly complete with the aircraft like the E-175 and the CRJ-550. On this graph, you see in December, installation crews completed more than 160 aircraft. Wow. But now the focus shifts to the mainline narrow-body aircraft, including the 737 and A320 families. Now this here is one of my favorite graphics. Blue is Starlink, orange is Viasat, purple is Panasonic. You can immediately see where United concentrated first on the E-175 and the CRJ-550. Today you're virtually guaranteed Starlink on those two types. But the mainline narrow bodies? Well, we're still early. You're only around a quarter of the older 737s that have been converted so far. The good news is that they did 30 more conversions in June alone. So you can see United's challenge isn't technology, it's scale. They have an awful lot of aircraft to convert. In fact, United has the largest fleet in the world. Just look at this list of other airlines doing Starlink conversions. Many are much farther along by percentage, but have much smaller fleets. Now that you know about the status, let's talk performance. United is letting passengers use Starlink as long as they have a Mileage Plus account. No credit card, no payment, just sign in. Well, you do have to watch a 30-second commercial. It's kind of like streaming service, but with ads. So here's a speed test I ran. 37-second ping. Now on to the download, not bad. Let's see, 209, that's pretty darn good. And with the upload speed, 47, that's reasonable. Later I did a second test and I got 219 and 49, so it was consistent. As for usage, UA's new flight map is fast and has many different views I like. Of course, I still love Flight Radar 24, so I can see where all the other planes are located. And if you want to stream something, even YouTube opened immediately. Hey, that's me. I had to make sure my own videos worked. As for my next flight, it was one of the 70% of the 737-800s that doesn't yet have Starlink. My aircraft had Viasat, and the speed test speaks for itself. Go ahead, I'll wait. 776 millisecond ping? That's over 20 times higher latency. Now the download speed, let's wait for that. Respectable 53 megabits per second. The upload speed, oh my. Oh, wow, that is abysmal. Under 1 megabit per second? That's why even with internet on my phone, I can't send a photo from the plane to my wife. Well, as for a test, I went to YouTube TV to try to watch some of a World Cup game. I could see the score and I could see the teams playing in the thumbnail, but when I tried to open the game on the full screen, it just went black. I couldn't see anything of the game. So you see that latency really does matter. So for one last test, I logged onto the free Wi-Fi at a United Club in Denver. Wow, 8 millisecond ping, 246 download speed, and look at this. Wow, this is incredible. 576 upload speed. That's for all those business people sending their documents. As you can see, Starlink is great, but it's still not fiber optic. For years, though, airline Wi-Fi meant checking email if you were lucky. Today, however, we're reaching the point where streaming video and cloud apps are genuinely possible. United still has hundreds of aircraft left to install, but if your aircraft has Starlink, the difference will be immediately obvious, thus making Starlink on United cleared for comfort.